So, welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be talking about the update for Ark Survival Evolved. Now we do have a brand new message from Wildcard and the update has been delayed, but we're going to be going through all of that information in today's video as it is for a good reason. Now before we go into today's video, I thought I'd let you guys know I do have like sort of a other channel with some friends where we do like funny stuff, drinking, eating challenges and everything like that. I really just want to sort of surprise them, and if you guys can go and subscribe if you're interested in that sort of type of stuff and that type of content, the link will be right at the top of the description. We're nearly at like 400 subscribers and I just want to surprise them a bit. You know, they're really working hard with the channel right now and it's a lot of fun. So if you're interested in sort of other stuff, as I said, like challenges, make sure to go and subscribe, link in the description down below. But let's get into today's video. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's read the message from Studio Wildcard. So given the situation in the US and the rest of the world right now, we will be rescheduling the Ark in-game celebration until Thursday, June 11th, which is obviously the Crystal Isles and the new DINO and stuff. We understand that our community has much, been excited for this like in-game party and the launch of Crystal Isles, and we're looking forward to sharing everything we have prepared for you next week. We felt like it would be inappropriate to celebrate milestones during this present time, as there's much bigger things afoot, that outweighs any plans in-game. We believe now is the time to be respectful and hear the voices of others. So I completely agree with this. I think it's it's the step that Wildcard have to take, and I know there's going to be people that disagree and everything like that because it's frustrating that you don't get to play the new update today. But at the end of the day, you've got to support this, and and we're still getting it. It's not like they've completely scrapped it. It's still coming next week. And for console players, that's even better because because you weren't even going to be getting the new map tomorrow. So by delaying it a little bit longer, it kind of pushes the two releases a little bit closer, I suppose. But at the end of the day, Wildcard needed to do this, and obviously everyone gets disappointed when they can't have something, when on the day, but don't worry guys, it's still coming. It's not been scrapped, so it's still coming to the game. That is really the main information I can share with you guys today, because apart from that, it's just Wildcard saying, don't worry, it's still coming, and that's really the main bit of information. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are frustrated, but I said don't worry about 10 times. I'm just trying to explain that, it's hard to please everybody, and Wildcard have got to do their best as a company to support what needs to be supported right now, which I definitely think is what is best. But what I'm going to be doing for you guys is, if you're here and you have no idea about what this update is going to be, the next part of the video that follows is just going to be going through the new stuff that is going to be coming next week now. If you already know everything because you've seen my videos, then you probably won't care about it, but it's just for people that have come to this video that may not know exactly the full update, so that'll be at the end of this. But as I said, I hope everyone's doing well and supporting. Leave a like, subscribe. Go subscribe to my new channel. Well, it's not like just my channel, as I said. It's for me and some friends. The link is at the top of the description. It is just silly stuff. It isn't like how I do this channel on here. How I do it quite professionally and stuff. It isn't like that. It's just sort of a mess around just to see what happens, really, because I just love just having fun, really, and that's what I do with my friends on that channel. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of the video if you're interested in finding out what's next, and I'll catch you guys in my next video, which I kind of don't know what that's going to be right now, because obviously my plan was to just do loads of videos on the updates over the week. So I'm going to kind of reschedule my life and with the channel, and then I will get back to you guys with whatever the next video is, and then we'll carry on with all the Crystal Isles stuff when it comes out next week. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video. Introducing the new creature, which is coming on all platforms. Now, June the 4th is when Xbox, PS4 and PC will be getting this new DINO. Also, we'll be getting a new event, which is like to celebrate 5 years of Ark Survival Evolved. It's crazy to think it's been that long. But also PC will be getting the Crystal Isles map, as you guys can see there. what Wildcard have said is that they need a little bit extra time on the console version, but it's still planned for summer 2020. Now, I don't know what time that means. I mean, it could be a month later. Usually it is a month later. They don't normally do it too much later on, because obviously that, it makes the hype a little bit, it sort of lowers the hype a bit. So it's always amazing when all platforms can get it at the same time, but at least it's still a free DLC that you'll be getting. So what we're going to be talking about first is the new dino that is coming within this update. Then we'll talk a little bit about the event, and then we'll talk a little bit about the map, which is going to be coming as well. So this is the dossier, as you guys can see, of the new dino. It's going to obviously be called the Tropeo, I think, or the Tropeo. I'm going for I mean, I'm probably saying it completely wrong, but as soon as it's out and I'm playing with it and everyone else is, and the name will end up going into my head. But this is the full name, Tropeognathus. I don't even know, but it looks absolutely crazy. So we're going to be reading through it. So it is easily recognized by the keeled crests on its snout, but with wingspans of up to 27 feet, you're sure to spot it before then. So this is going to be huge. And what you'll see from the dossier is that is its mouth next to the survivor. So that's not its body, that is just its mouth. So this thing could potentially be as big as something like a Rex, but in the sky, which is absolutely crazy. This is obviously another photo of, people are saying, obviously, Manners was so OP, and now people are worried about what these guys are going to be. And the reason why these were brought in is because on Crystal Isles, the map is which I'll get to in a second, there's lots of floating islands, and obviously you need better transport to get around. These large wings are not only ideal for catching air currents over the ocean's hunting grounds, but it also lets it draft off other flying creatures flying behind them. While not the fastest flyer on the Isles, when combined with its remarkable stamina, this makes well suited for a long distance flight. So it won't be the fastest of creatures, but it will be very powerful. It will also have other creatures fly behind it as well for extra support. So obviously, that would be good. If you're, I don't know, it would just be a lot harder to tame, especially if the other things help attack. But yeah, that sounds really, really awesome. So once tamed, it has been proven to be obviously I'll come back to that bit that I've missed there. It's quite useful to the people beyond just transportation. For example, its toothed beak can grind down many common goods to their base components, which is a great way to recycle items and gear, as as long as you have a rag handy to wipe down the spit. What they said here is because it's on wings so much, it's best snared by those riding another flyer. I've noticed the more clever tribespeople using chain bollers to capture them while airborne, so it is huge. The bite is punishing enough to crack armor and grind through it over time, and it can blow away. Basically what it means is it can just escape and blow off with its wings at a really fast acceleration instantly. Air-to-air combat is where this creature really shines, though with the right tools, some survivors have managed to fit with their saddle-mounted flat cannon and jet engine for maximum lethality. So there is going to be lots and lots and lots of air-to-air combats with this new creature, and as you would have seen in the picture above, you can get a jet rocket on it with a minigun, which is just crazy, absolutely crazy. Trust me, you haven't lived until you've ridden a jet-powered flying dinosaur in a dogfight. Saddle up one and see for yourself. You can be my wingman anytime. So exciting times, guys. So what I was mentioning, this will be coming to the console, so you will be playing with this creature on all the different maps. So unfortunately, it won't be Crystal Isles if you're on PS4 and Xbox, but you will still be able to experiment with a new dino in the game, which I feel like is still very exciting. Crystal Isles, again, as I mentioned, and prepare your tribe for another epic adventure. Crystal Isles will become the PC. You will be able to experience it on the PC. On PC, you'll be able to experience the new dino on the new map first to see how it works. I know it must be very frustrating for console players, but don't worry, I'll be doing lots of videos experiencing the Crystal Isles map for the first time, which should be very, very exciting. Now, before we go on talking about Crystal Isles, I thought I'd just mention, obviously, the Evo event is going to be ×2 rates until further notice. But also, there is an event which I'm sure might even make, when this map is released, ×4. I could be wrong, but it's the birthday event where Wildcard just tend to release, like, you know, party outfits, and maybe, as I said, like, change rates on the server, and add in a few little event things to celebrate 5 years of Ark, which should be exciting. Now, moving on to Crystal Isles. Crystal Isles is completely free, and this map was developed by these guys here. Big shout out to them, because this map has been worked on since 2016. What we know so far is we know that there's a raptor in Crystal Isles. That's all we know, but I'm sure there's lots of other dinosaurs. All items from the base game are available on Crystal Isles. There's meant to be lots of new, unique resources. Now, if you haven't seen my video, the Crystal Wyvern is going to be coming. And to tame the Crystal Wyvern on the modded version, on the workshop, you need the special crystals. And the crystals work in different ways of, like, prime meat is a certain crystal, kibble is a certain crystal, to tame these as a passive tame. So you will be seeing 2 new dinos. Now, I'm not 100% sure if on June the 4th the Crystal Wyvern will be able to be spawned in on the console. I don't think it will. I think we'll have to wait for the new map to come, but at least you'll have 1 more. But if you're on the PC, you will be able to try out for the first time your 2 new dinos. But most of the time on PC, you've played the map already because you've downloaded it on the Steam Workshop. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Crystal Isles update will probably be around about 20 to 30 gigabytes. On the PC, it'll be a little bit less. On the console, I'm talking about 20 to 30 gigabytes, potentially a little bit more, just because of the base update for a map is always about 20 gig, and then you've got the other small updates they bring in with, you know, fixes and bugs, and then obviously a new dino. On the console, June the 4th, the update without the map, you're probably looking at around about 7 to 10 gigabytes. I'm not really 100% sure, because usually the event takes up, you know, like 3 gig, and then the new dino will take up a couple of gig, and then, you know, so you're probably looking around about 8 to 10, I'd say, for PS4 and Xbox, and the PC, you're looking more at the 26 to 30 type of region for a update. So, I hope you have got all your information that you need to know right now for Ark Survival Evolved. As always, if you're interested and your PC can run Ark, it is currently 75% off for the Explorer bundle, which gives you the Season Pass as well, and you won't even need to worry about this map because it's 100% free, so that is a very, very useful thing. But yes, not long to go now, guys. We've only got 9 days until we will be experiencing the new dino itself. And also, as you can see from the little picture on, you know, on the screen here above it, you can see that it's got bullets and it's got the jet rocket to show you what this is really like. What an awesome creature this is going to be. Ark Survival Evolved has really needed a brand new flyer come into the game, and finally we are getting one. And if you did enjoy today's video, smash that like button. As I said, 1,000 likes would be absolutely amazing. Subscribe if you're new around here. And as I said, please don't forget to go follow my new Instagram. Let's smash over 1,000 followers. It would really mean so much to me. You know, on that account, it's like half Dom, half Loaded Crisis. So you'll see parts of just me being Dom, and then you'll see parts of me saying thank you for certain things and doing whatever I do in the YouTube world. Like currently, right now, it's not very much because we're in lockdown still. But you know, support it massively. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll catch you in my next video, which currently I'm not actually very sure what that upload is going to be. I've got a few things planned, but I'm not sure what's going to come first because all I can think about right now is Crystal Isles. But anyway, see you guys later.